Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 2023 college baseball season is underway with a hard strike at 99 miles an hour. Hittable combination. There's the breaking pitch, and Allen waves at it. He never really picked that one up, Ben. With 6 seconds left on the 20-second clock, the pitch is delivered. It's lifted into left field. That wind is bringing it back toward the infield. Jobert had to reverse course, but he's able to get there.
Get you to come to LSU, and Wes Johnson decided to, and he left the first place team. So we'll see how that works out in a really good breaking ball by Paul Skenes.
3-2 pitch, a late swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3. This is the second straight time that the Broncos have played an SEC foe. Harity last year was a part-time player. He hit 206.
Swing on 2-1 count.
And he's called out on strikes as Jimmy Allen, as Skenes scoots one in the bottom part of the zone. He goes down swinging. 3 strikeouts in the inning.
That's just not fair. That is not fair.
Ground ball left side. First chance for Thompson. And he's on the money with the throw into the chest of Morgan, and that retires the side. I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And they say, well, we've heard your broadcast before. That's why we asked.
Yeah,
as well.
Why wouldn't you, right, if it's available to you?
Morgan makes the first nice play of 2023, and he's made dozens of them over the course of the last 2 years. Michigan has one less than that. Check swing strike. That was a strike either way. Skenes to the plate. Steve, right 3. A ripper over the outside edge. And he rips one again over the outer half of the plate.
You don't even need a vest, even though you're wearing one tonight. It's that kind of weather. Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm still trying to cover the winter blubber.
It's 100 on the scoreboard here at the Alec Box Stadium. And he did it again. That one even faster. 100.27.
Runner is on the move. The pitch is swung on and missed for the second strikeout of the inning, and we are done.
The next pitch is called.
Skenes comes back and gets rid of Xavier Carter. Here's Garrett Gray from Asheville, Ohio. Late swing, and he goes down quickly, and that's 3 strikeouts in a row, 4 on the night. He went back to the breaking ball. He strikes out the side. 5 strikeouts so far. Paul Skenes, DH, is on deck. There is strikeout number 6 for Skenes, 5 in a row. 3rd inning. A liner to left field. Morgan makes a diving catch. Trey Morgan does in left field what he's been doing his whole career at first base, and that is flashing, sparkling leather. Trey Morgan with a diving catch in left field. Skenes strikes out DeFreeze. 3 up, 3 down. That's number 7 for Paul Skenes.
In the other pitches.
He went back to the heat at 97 plus.
Charleston Southern University tonight.
Skenes rips one through the strike zone and momentarily regains the lead in strikeouts. It's 9-8. Porter. Swing and a miss. More heat. Carter goes down for the second time. Strikeout number 10. The 1-2 pitch from Paul Skenes. Right down Main Street. Garrett Gray was locked up, and here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Skenes with a dozen strikeouts now. Swing and a miss. It's a baker's dozen in strikeouts now for Skenes, and a new career high, 13.
Environment wouldn't shock me if we see his A+ stuff tonight. Whoa.
199-100. Got him swinging through the changeup.
Provided a lot of that last year.
Targac with a swing and a miss. That is the 3rd strikeout. Swing and a miss at 99.
It's very obvious the games have been shorter.
Strikeout number 5 for Skenes. Working deep counts. Skenes gloves it and drops it. Good enough for him. Hey, Jay, before we let you go, I want to ask you one big picture question. Best start for the Tigers since 2015. And a 100-mile-an-hour fastball strikes out Ryan Targac.
Being able to make money off their name, image, and likeness, that to me is a no-brainer.
Coming. How many engines do you think it'll have, Berkey? That's the game to play.
I'll go 3.
You go 3. Morgan with the scoop and the toss. And that'll close it out. Bard sees just one pitch.
He's doing his work.
Skenes gets Wells looking. Strikeout number 9.
You can drive and run. You can play a long time.
Swing and a miss on the slider. Skenes has struck out 10 for A&M, the 2-2. Back to it. Got him swinging. Skenes has struck out 11. Leaves a runner at second base. Payoff pitch. Into center field. You can hear Skenes celebrating. He knew in the air is an out. He's got a new season high in pitches. Competition doesn't get any easier. Hugs for Skenes, who leads in line for the win.
Arkansas, while their offense has been really good, they have their hands full today with Paul Skenes.
First pitch.
There we go, a hundy.
So let's start him with 100 and see how we go from there. 2 down.
You see that velo?
Yeah. Skenes. That one's lifted in the air. A little pop-up in shallow center. Dylan Cruz will make the catch in a quick 1-2-3 start. Just 9 pitches for Skenes. Two-way players.
Oh.
There he is.
That's just not even fair.
Another quick inning for Skenes. 99 miles an hour. Past Diggs. 6 up, 6 down for LSU.
Runs. You got to go out there and try to match him the best you can.
First ball off the barrel. There it is, 99. Strikeout number 4.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the best sequences in baseball.
Oh. Buckled him. Inning is over. Called strike 3. Wagner is out. The second out of the inning.
Yeah, nothing you can do with this. I mean, you just tip your cap and you head back to the dugout. Oh.
No walk there, just another strikeout.
Tomorrow, 2 9-inning games, I guess.
Yes.
Oh.
Skenes, nice breaking pitch. Borfin out.
Yeah, and this is the secondary breaking ball now.
Swing and a miss. And Cole is out. Inning is over. An effective, efficient inning for Paul Skenes. Boy, rolling. Not much of a chance on that breaking ball. That one was 84.
Yeah, taking a little bit off. It's definitely a different.
That one is a called third strike. Slavens doesn't like it. LSU will take it. Skenes bounces off the mound. In the SEC with 44. Runner goes. Neal pump fakes. His throw is in time.
I mean, Neal pump faked and still threw him out. I'm not sure what happened. Brady Neal wanted the interference because he felt like the batter came out in front of him. Pump fake, and how about this dart and a really quick tag? I'm not sure he was out, man. That was close.
So here we go. We start things off with Maui Ahuna, the shortstop for Tennessee, the transfer from Kansas. First pitch he sees is right at 100. Well, there is the junior out of Lake Forest, California, 6'6", 247 pounds. An unbelievable student, had a 4.76 GPA coming out of high school. Went to Air Force, obviously, with that, and now finds his way here at LSU, and the numbers are staggering. Tennessee's lineup still very strong, not as strong as it was a year ago when they just dominated college pitching all the way up until the Super Regionals. Blake Burke in the middle of that lineup, one of the sweetest swings going. 101.
Little 101 just for fun from Paul Skenes.
Lifted high in the air. Dylan Cruz broke back, now charging in quickly. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. Got him on a breaking ball. There's a strike, throw back to first, not in time, but they will get the strikeout. Neal again throws. Did they get him? Got him. What a job by Jones to whip the tag around.
Take long either, did it? Doesn't.
Slaps that one out to Cruz in center, who makes the catch. One down. But he'll go down swinging for out number 2 and the 4th strikeout of the game for Skenes. That was 100. But right at Gavin Dugas. Another quick inning for LSU and Paul Skenes.
More comfortable.
Well, he's not real comfortable right now against Paul Skenes. Back-to-back strikeout. Boy. Goes 90 miles an hour and strikes out Burke. And it is the most, and if you'd like baseball at any level, it is a conversation. Just hit it up on YouTube. Here's Morgan by that bullpen. Does he make the catch? Yes, he does. What a job by Trey Morgan. Battling the Tennessee bullpen, the railing, and almost ended up in the seats.
We got to worry about the mound. We got to worry about the backup catcher, and he's not moving either.
87 miles an hour. His dad just started calling him Maui. And that's an owie as he strikes out for the 3rd time. Yes, I just went there. Moore, check swing. Yes, he went. He says, can you check down the first baseline and get a better look at it? And Scott Kennedy says, no, I had you with a swing.
I wish home plate umpires would ask every time.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really hard to see from that vantage point.
98.
That works. You can forget about that if he continues to do what he's doing right now.
That ball's hit pretty well off the bat of Dickey in right center. Dylan Cruz on the run at the track will make the catch. And the inning is over. He's good at throwing strikes. 3 in a row. The 107th pitch on the way on an 0-2 count.
Goodness.
His offense.
Skenes strikes out Casas. 1 down. The 2-2. Second strikeout for Skenes. The box is what a dominant pitcher should be. He strikes out LeCroy. 1 down. 3rd strikeout for Skenes. Taking Skenes to 3-2. Called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Skenes. He has 4. Skenes strikes out the side.
We just get back on base. Is it an error? Is it a hit by pitch? And more guys wanting that opportunity.
Skenes strikes out Casas.
You know, as you do a scouting report now.
Skenes strikes out the side.
So great, we'll get things started. Let's see just how hard Paul Skenes brings it to start. And there's a fastball at triple digits to get things going. Here's the 0-2 to Jackson Gray, and a curveball gets him looking.
Right, and they're going to move the ball and manufacture runs.
To left, Trey Morgan relatively shallow. Here's the 2-0. Pulled to the left side. Tommy White's got it in his glove and is able to retire Burks. 1-2 from Skenes. Swing and a miss. Second K.
There it was. You missed guy.
Back-to-back Ks. 2-2. Slides one in for strike 3. He's K'd 3 in a row now. Swing and a miss on 99.
You have to still change speeds. As Skenes there with a nasty breaking ball.
And he goes down looking this time. Grant Smith pounds it up the middle. Dugas is there. It's a Judge Jay Johnson's team. It's not about getting in the tournament. It's not about host at Hunter, despite the fact that he was shot in the leg while hunting at age 13. You know what that means? Here's the 0-2 to Waldschmidt. Make it 10. 102. Major league debut, middle of the season, June 8th of 2010. That's pretty quick for a starting pitcher, and that's a big league curveball, and it's the 12th K of the night for Skenes. Here's the 3-2 to Grant Smith. Got him looking at the breaking ball.
Gear up for that fastball and find some success. Outside, Ole Miss has got a one-out base runner as Calvin Harris draws the walk. It's 5 runs. He gets a strikeout on 4 pitches of Jacob Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts after a full count walk to Calvin Harris. And strike 3 called. Paints at the bottom of the zone. Calarco goes away out double. And Furness goes away on 3 pitches. Swinging, looking, and looking. It'll be a special environment at Swayze. Strike 3 called. He can't pull the trigger on a middle fastball at 98. Roth popped out to short his first time, and he swings through a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah, not able to get their series started. 98 up and out of the zone. Calvin Harris chased one that he couldn't catch. The 1-2 to Calarco. Strike 3 called. He goes away looking. You see the reaction from Skenes. It was almost like, what are you looking for? In that game, this ball lifted out to left field on the run. Trey Morgan dives, slides, makes the catch, 1 away. The opposite way last time. And he swings and chases a breaking ball in the dirt. That is a strikeout for Paul Skenes, his 10th of the game. 1-1 to Calarco. This ball lifted out to right field, and Joe Bear will make the catch on the line drive for the first out of the inning. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Furness chased one off the plate.
Take a look at the shadows and the change back over to sunlight for the hitters, as it is Jim Jarvis taking a look at the first pitch, which hits 100 miles per hour on the radar. 2-2 on the way from Skenes. 1 down, just like that, at 100 miles per hour from Paul Skenes. Yes. 2-2. Off speed. 2 down. 2-2. Down goes Williamson. Skenes strikes out the side. Winning 6 of their last 7 games, and a strikeout recorded by Skenes. 4th strikeout. He's vehemently against it. It was just he felt like that was better for Skenes, and you see why there. Another strikeout recorded by Paul Skenes.
I mean, there's a lot of teams that are just hoping that they get their chance to draft him.
2-2. Popped in the air. Shallow right. And in that sun. 3rd full count pitch. Or batter, I should say. And that results in a strikeout for Skenes. 1-2 to Jarvis. Called 3rd strike as Jarvis goes down. Look. Swing and a miss by Williamson tonight. Powers this one in the air towards center field, but Dylan Cruz is there for the out.
Where that was just dominating.
Called strike 3. Paul Skenes takes something off and freezes Cooper McMurray for his first strikeout of the night. Swing and a miss. 2nd strikeout of the night. Well, just about every category. And a called strike on LaRue as he's caught looking. 3rd strikeout for Skenes. That's his first on a fastball. And he gets Stanfield. Again, going off speed with the breaking ball.
Well, how about the little gamesmanship way?
Did he check his swing? No, he did not. John Brammer says Pierce offered at it. That's the 5th strikeout of the night for Paul Skenes as he's twirled 3 scoreless here on the road. 17 walks in 17 SEC games. Couldn't lay off that pitch, though, and Paul Skenes notches strikeout number 6. Cole Foster blasts this one to left towards the Green Monster. It is caught by Trey Morgan. And oh my, Bryson Ware's got a long way to run. The throw rolling into short, the throw to first, and they double him up. A base running mistake there by Bryson Ware. He thought that was at least going to be off the Green Monster. But Morgan runs it down, and the Trey Morgan show continues here on the Plains. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. 8 punchies for Paul Skenes. 0-2. He got him. Milazzo out from behind home plate completes the strikeout. Auburn gets multiple men on base for the first time tonight, and Paul Skenes shrugs.
Hope I get something good to hit.
And that time, 99 beats Bobby Pierce. 10th strikeout of the night for Paul Skenes. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Cooper McMurray's punched out for a 3rd time tonight. Well into shallow right. And Foster sends a high fly to center. Cruz underneath it. And he's got it to end the 6th. 2-out double from Bryson Ware, but Paul Skenes, again, unfazed. He's worked 6 scoreless tonight. He faced Garrett Cole and Trevor Bauer on that UCLA team in the early 2010s. As Kason Howell strikes out, 12 strikeouts for Skenes.
It's just an easy 98.
Hack and a miss, 13 strikeouts. Ties Paul Skenes' season high. The right-hander with the 1-2 pitch. Wave and a miss. Paul Skenes, a new season high. 14 strikeouts. He has twirled 7 scoreless on the road at Plainsman Park. What will Stanfield do with it? He takes it. 15 tickets punched by Paul Skenes tonight. This has been a breathtaking performance.
And it was a dominance of sliders, 9 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts on sliders and changeups. Unbelievable job.
The best pitcher in America calls it a night in Auburn.
Monty Larry takes a look, and he did go around. 1-2. Down goes Larry swinging. It's the 42nd time this season that Skenes has fanned the leadoff hitter in an inning, and he has been tremendous as per usual.
Very good offensive team.
Called 3rd strike. He gets Ledbetter looking, and he does. Locks up Hines to close out the inning.
And it's been a couple different pitches. Fastball in, fastball away, curveball on a 3-2 pitch. There's a changeup that I talked about. You're not getting into the pitch count too deep.
Another strikeout. Alford goes down swinging. 6 batters, 6 strikeouts. Paul Skenes. Swing and a miss. Down goes Heifel for the 2nd out of the inning. Monty Larry here, 1-2. Good night, Mr. Larry, to close out the top of the 3rd inning.
So I would say we're a little bit different. I think Paul's got a little bit of a different fastball than me. See, he just threw 100 out there. I'm a little bit different than that.
Mental preparation, everything else. What's the next step for you to elevate your game?
He's executing the pitches just as much as possible. I think it's just going out there every single day with the right mindset, knowing that my stuff's going to play really well against these guys and going out there with that mindset.
Coach Lemonis knows what he's up against here tonight with Paul Skenes dealing. Another strikeout for Skenes.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with what the...
Called 3rd strike.
First one was an error. Next one was a bloop into left field. He just...
At 3.23 back in 2014. I mean, that just stands out, especially in this era. This one's hit well out towards the gap, and this is caught by Trey Morgan. What a play. The runner advances to 3rd base. And how about that? The runner over at 2nd base, Jordan, tried to tag up. He's out.
Here by Anderson, making him work.
3-2 pitch, got him, 98. Skenes here. Hot shot, Thompson, nice hop for him, slings it across, Beloso the stretch. Inning comes to a close as the Dogs go 1-2-3. Here's the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and Harbor goes down swinging. Strikeout number 2 for Skenes. When Gonzalez got hurt, Corey Collins got hurt. Ball is stroked well to center field, but Cruz is able to retreat and run it down right there at the warning track for out number 3. And Murillo socks that to left field. Morgan makes a sliding catch for a Sports Center top 10 nominee.
Great play there by Morgan. Good jump on the ball. That ball had a little bit of sink to it. You see it kind of sinking and hooking. Does a good job at getting his head down to eye level.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Got him. Strikeout number 3. It's Kennesaw State a couple of weeks ago. Called strike 3. Going to med school. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. 5 strikeouts, 10 batters for Skenes. Often going with the pitch. There he goes. 3-2. Got him. Harbor strikes out for the second time. 6 strikeouts out of the 12 outs recorded by Paul. 2-2 pitch. Got him with the high fastball. Strikeout number 10. His 6th home run of the season last time up. Line drive, hit to right field. Misplayed for just a moment by Joe Bear, but he is able to react and retreat. Got walked off in a heartbreaker. Murillo goes down swinging. 11 strikeouts now for Paul Skenes. Victory in which he struck out a career-high 15. LaPlante backhanded by Thompson on the grass throw and got him. What a play by Jordan Thompson. Got him on 3 straight breaking balls. Skenes, 12 strikeouts tonight.
Here's the 1-2. To short. Thompson with the leap and grab off the hop of the mound. What a catch by Morgan. Man. Save that one from sailing away. Credit Jordan Thompson. Here's the payoff. And it goes with the slider to strike him out. Wagner frozen by that one. Fastball for strike 3. Paul Asher talking about being able to adjust as a starting pitcher. That's strike 3 at 99, and Skenes with a glance over.
167 punch out, 17 walks. And look, we say all the time big league stuff, but this is big league ready stuff, was what you're going to see from Paul Skenes.
Brady Hebert, first pitch he sees, fouls it back. Hebert came to Tulane from LSU Eunice. There is a called 3rd strike. Theo Banks, the sophomore. First pitch he sees, pops him up in the infield. Jordan Thompson says he has it. The shortstop.
The bottom part. Can the bottom part be productive for Tulane?
Boy, slides that one in a 1-2-3 frame.
Thing is, and all the data that we have over the year, and most GMs will tell you, how about that sweeper right there? The Pirates have a decision to make. The Nationals will draft 2nd.
Well, that ball's hit hard out to right. Joe Bear to the wall, makes the catch. And this is going to be a double play. And Tulane ran themselves out of the inning. This Tulane team found some offense in that AAC tournament.
I mean, big league pitchers. This is what they look like.
That one's off the end of the bat. Long run for everybody, and it's caught by Thompson. He trips over Dugas and hangs on to the baseball. Heck of a play by Jordan Thompson.
Oh, it must be the NCAA tournament. Up to the front of the line.
Skenes
efficient so far.
51 runs batted in this year for the Wave, and he can't. Called strike 3. Inning is over.
I mean, is there anything he can't do?
Oh my goodness. Seth Beckstead lines this one out to left, and that'll be caught there by Pierce.
Whatever, second base at the big league level, like he can do that. But I question whether or not he'd be a consistent hitter or not, because
through the system with the Dodgers and learns how to catch, gets to the big leagues. And there is his 10th strikeout. His 13th game with double-digit strikeouts. Hit that ball on the button out to center. Dylan Cruz out to the warning track and makes the catch.
Sometimes it's just not fair.
I was gonna say
it's just not fair.
How do you hit that? That one's hit on the button. Cruz had an unbelievable break on there. Made it look easy. High chopper. Tommy White will charge. Field throw. Well done. Lifts that one high in the air to the left side. Pearson makes the catch. No. That one's out to right field. Here goes Joe Bear to the right side. It'll stay in play, and he'll make the catch. That ball's out to center field. Dylan Cruz has a read on it at the warning track and makes the catch.
I'm going to tell you. Yeah.
High chopper. Ball game is over, and he's done it. Paul Skenes goes the distance and wins it 7-2.
Tarp never came on the field.
And we are ready to rock. Jackson Gray looks at a first pitch fastball at 102. 2 to Felker. Got him swinging at 101.
Well, that's just good old-fashioned country hardball. My best against yours, and Paul Skenes just rears back on top of being 102.
Right back to it, and Burks just barely made contact. It'll be a 15-pitch first inning. And the first pitch is skied to center field. Dylan Cruz stumbled, regains his footing, charges in with the wind blowing. To the right side, chance for 2 for LSU. Thompson with the turn and a 4-6-3. Only the 30th double play turn by LSU this season.
One very similar to it back in April.
Couldn't hold back on the 99 up.
Yeah, if you're going to chase that one now, good luck. 83. Just the speed difference alone makes it very difficult.
The short, Jordan Thompson.
Pitch count has stayed down.
Breaking ball for strike 3, third strikeout for Skenes.
That's just not fair. Changeup runs down and away at 91.
In a super regional against Paul Skenes and LSU. And a check swing. He went. Back-to-back Ks for the first time for Skenes tonight. There it is. Got Waldschmidt swinging. Strikeout number 5. And Skenes getting out of any perceived trouble just as quickly as he got in. Sharply hit the short and his counterpart Jordan Thompson. There's the 1-2 to Gray. Swing and a miss. Skenes with strikeout number 6.
Paul Skenes has a real shot to be the #1 pick.
101 for strikeout number 7.
This team's been good.
Well hit, deep right field. Gilbert drifts, and he will handle it.
And that was down in New Orleans, and then gave LSU really all they wanted against Paul Skenes in game 1 of that regional. So I think you do it for that reason.
Swing and a miss for Smith. Strikeout number 8 for Skenes. Paul Skenes' night is done in his last home game here at the box. And he leaves with a 14-0 lead.
Get ready on the radar guns. First pitch from Paul Skenes is cut on and missed at an even 100. It's number 7 to Ahuda. And he strikes out on 102.
Buckle up, kiddos. This one might be kind of fun. You got a Tennessee who is not going to be intense.
Skenes delivers. Line to third, right at Tommy White. 101 coming in.
What do you got? About 112 going out?
At least. Of this first. Strike 3 called. 101 at the knee. Paul Skenes, who goes back to work in the second and gets his 3rd strikeout. Fan Zane Denton, the 3rd baseman in the 5 spot. And this is about the only thing that'll slow him down.
15 tonight, beach ball 1.
Breaking ball again for strikeout 4. Merritt goes down via the punch out. 2 gone.
He's thrown 1 fastball in the inning. He struck 2 guys out.
Payoff pitch. Gas. His 0-2 is a fastball at 100 for strikeout number 6.
I'm going to be really interested to see what a.
This one is skied. Short center. Thompson calls for it, and
that's one the athletic department will let you put on the expense report. They don't mind that one. Fixed
the barrel where it needs to go.
And Josh Pearson's in for the first out. It's early May where he hits 6. And he slugs this one to left, and Josh Pearson roams into a sliding catch for out number 2. 1-2 to him. Runs away, runner on the move. Travinsky's throw. Got him. Hayden Travinsky cuts down Hunter Ensley to close out the top of the 4th. He kept saying we came together to get here. Strike 3 called. 100 on the black and a smirk from Paul Skenes, his 8th K.
I mean, Skenes is good enough on
2-1. Shallow in the left. And Pearson. Skenes 2-2. Cut on and missed. 100.
We said, give us an example.
Big league pop-up toward Tommy White for the first out. Oh, this guy's got a few knocks off him, but Jordan Thompson with a throw. Trey Morgan the stretch to get Hunter Ensley. This slice to left, and Josh Pearson runs it down for the first out of the 7th. ball dotted at 99. 10 Ks for Skenes, 1-2 from Skenes is caught on and missed. 99 from Paul Skenes, glancing back to check his velo with strikeout number 11.
How about this, fellas? He's thrown 7 innings tonight. On the season, he's thrown 114.
Line to center. Right at Dylan. 2-2. Strike 3 called at 100. 200 strikeouts this season for Paul Skenes, and a dozen of them tonight. His journey has taken him here to Omaha, and on this stage, he was a star again tonight.
All right, Tommy Hawk seemed to find something last night, and we'll see Skenes' first pitch to him. And instead of Nick Kurtz hitting in the 3 spot, and prior to the game, during some swings, he re-aggravated a rib injury. He's a one-of-a-kind guy.
Sounds like my day. Run and do push-ups. That was today for Skenes. He's a little bit more than 91 right now. He's a big leaguer.
And this one is to shallow left. The sun is awful, and it literally drops 10 feet in front of Josh Pearson. He had no idea where it was. And a 1-2 to Hawk, the leadoff hitter. Cruz, who has no problem with the sun, there to make the play. Looks like he's got a good beat on it, and he does, just shy of the track. Skenes, fastball on the corner. All right, chopper and a charge. Yep, fielded cleanly, and White, nice play. Good stretch as well over there at first base. We're seeing some defense early as White finds Morgan.
Tommy White's showing you some range. You got to get to this one before it gets to the ground in front of the zone quickly, and then that happens. But you got to live with something, right? You can't take it all away. You got to be prepared for the heater.
He and Ben McDonald now side by side. That's it, the new SEC single season record. Through 2 innings, he picks up 3 strikeouts. His coach at Air Force probably could have seen this one coming.
I love what Paul does. If you watch it, the viewers watch. As big as he is, there's some gas down the middle. Yeah, I mean, I think you got to go with your best stuff. Obviously, his fastball with this pitch clock.
And it looks like he will, and that will be the 3rd. 2 down. 0-2. And that is going to go foul. 1-2 to Bennett. What's he going to throw? He came in to close the game.
With much more ease these days.
2-2. This one poked to left, and he had trouble seeing it. Oh! Him deliver another one into left field. Manasseh on this team and delivers.
Game slowed down a little.
3-2 on the ground. Fair ball. Long throw. And that one is going to end up going into fair territory. 0-2.
Part of what Paul Skenes does is for every strikeout, he donates money to Folds of Honor. His pitching coach from Air Force made the trip. Ryan Forrest, he was out on the road recruiting. He got a call, said, you got to come to Omaha.
1-2 to Hawk. Yep, he chases. That's back-to-back strikeouts, and that is filthy.
This is good. He threw him. Look at him. He throws 100, folks. He threw 3 straight sliders.
And now 2 more here. At some point, it's not the worst idea to kind of slow down the Skenes machine. Missed the last few glove side with the fastball. His commitment once baseball is over. 83rd pitch of the night for Skenes. Right field line. It's going to be hard to get one out of here. On the ground, a nice hop for White. He throws across the.
Said absolutely.
A huge heart.
2 pretty special guys, Marks.
He got his butt kicked at Notre Dame and said, not here. 2-2, Skenes. Good pitch there, a slider at 87 miles an hour. That's 7 strikeouts. 2-2.
Wow.
Okay.
Got buckled and still swung.
Really good.
Joe Bear goes back, and he's there. Oh, thanks for playing. 99. 2 more punch-outs for Paul Skenes. He's got 8. This is Paul's playground tonight. And they executed. Now he tries to get a bunt down, and he does. And there will be no play at second. Kurtz getting hurt. Kid that went to Belmont Hill High School in Massachusetts. Pearson deep in left field at the World Series. 2-1. Go ahead, run at second, and he swings at one. It gets away from the catcher, so he's going to be at first. And now at third base, and that is a huge play. Winay swung and missed at a slider in the dirt, but there was no chance for Milauso to keep it in front of him.
Really field his position. Here it is.
There it is, the push. It is fielded. Here's the play at home.
How good is
the
that?
tag is made, and out is called Trey Morgan. He came charging like a train and didn't hold it for a second, and they nailed Johnson at the plate.
Berkey, there is not a more athletic first baseman in the entire country.